for being here, Mr. Cranston.
No problem. Please, call me Brian.
Good morning, Waldwick. I'm Richard Acorn, and on today's episode of Wake Up Waldwick, we have a special guest. He's the star of the highest rated show of all time. You may know him as Heisenberg. Introducing the one and only Bryan Cranston. What was your upbringing like? Was it tough?
My upbringing was complicated. I grew up in Canoga Park, California with my mom and dad, and since my dad was an actor, I spent most of my time watching filmmaking.
What did you do before becoming an actor?
Before becoming an actor, I actually was studying criminal science. I was at the top of my class, but I didn't want to pursue it.
Why did you aspire to become an actor, and what got you into the world of acting?
Like I said, my father was an actor, so he's what got me into the world of acting. And I wanted to be an actor because I found that I was surprisingly good at it.
How did your parents' divorce affect your life?
Because of my parents' divorce, I ended up moving in with my grandparents. Growing up without a father figure was really tough, and it left me feeling insecure about myself.
When did you receive your first major role? What was it, and how'd you feel playing it?
First major role was Hal, the dad Malcolm in the Middle. I got to play Hal really late in my career, and it was fun.
Since you were known as a father with good values on the TV show Malcolm in the Middle, why'd you decide to try the part as the ruthless drug lord Walter White?
I wanted to play anything. It was late in my career when I got my first major role, which was Hal. I was ready to jump on any other opportunities that I could get my hands on.
How hard was it to play Walter White?
Playing Walter White was interesting. For starters, Walter is not like any other character I've ever seen, or anyone has seen. Now, the characters that can be perceived as bad, like Dexter, were bad from the very start. Walter was just a normal guy at the beginning of Breaking Bad, but because of his illness and his efforts to keep his family financially safe, he kind of transformed into this monster. I wouldn't say that playing Walter was hard, but once I got into it, he wasn't the type of character I would want to bring home. It was hard to just drop the act of Walter.
In a few sentences, describe Breaking Bad, and do you think anything in the future will top your role as playing Walter White?
Breaking Bad is art. Vince Gilligan is a genius. I doubt anything I ever do in the future, no matter how good, will even compare to what I did in Breaking Bad.
How does acting affect your family life?
Acting has always had a big role in my family life. My mom and dad were actors, and I actually met my wife on set of a film I was working on. And my daughter was even an extra in one episode of Breaking Bad.
Did you ever actually learn how to make methamphetamine?
I actually did. During the production of Breaking Bad, I was taught how to make real methamphetamine, but sadly I didn't really get the chance to make a real batch.
Why did you make out with Julia Louis-Dreyfus on the 2014 Emmys?
Well, it's not really a question of why. It's more of a question of why not.
You won 4 Emmys for Breaking Bad alone. What possibly could be next for your acting career?
Anything, I guess.
Well, there you have it, folks. Thank you, Bryan, for taking time out of your busy schedule. It was really an honor to have you here.
Thank you.
Well, now, if you excuse me, I've got to go to a dinner party.
Oh, can I come?
Sorry, I already have a +1.
Oh, yeah, that's cool, I guess.
I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Don't know where it goes, but it's home to me, and I walk alone. I walk this empty street on the boulevard of broken dreams, where the city sleeps and I'm the only one, and I walk alone.
Well, there you have it, folks. Thank you, Bryan.
You gotta have to hit him a little harder.
Action.
Good morning, Wake Up Waldwick. Oh my God. Good morning, Wake Up Waldwick.
Action.
Good morning, Waldwick. Oh.
It went out the window.
Why did you make out with Louis? Oh, yeah, I don't remember his name. Julia Louis-Dreyfus. Why did you make out with Louis? Oh my God, Julia Louis. Julia Louis Dreyfus.